Valalalala.
Today we're fighting daylight. That's why it's the first time I'm using a daylight lamp that we usually use to fight winter depression on one of my videos. Today we are celebrating that we reached 5,000 subscribers in Valalalala. So in order to celebrate, I thought we could sit down, have a little chit chat, answer your burning questions about this YouTube channel. And so on this head guy, we have a bunch of questions. These questions are based on things I've received on my comment section, also things that have been asked in person. So hopefully this will solve all your doubts. While we are doing that, we're going to be unboxing some Stray Kids albums. I decided to get the raw version of the Stray Kids album. By the way, excuse if my voice is a bit weird. I have been sick a lot this winter, and in my last sickness out of the many, I lost my voice for multiple days, and I am getting it back now. So good timing, because I really wanted to. Oh my God, wait, before I look into this, let's multitask here. So it's tell us a secret about a YouTube video. There's a couple ASMR K-pop videos on my channel. And there is one of them that is, I would say, my least favorite of them all. Mainly because I feel like the energy is a bit different. The reason is that if you look at that video, you will notice that I never smile in that video. And the reason is that I edited out all possible sighting of my mouth because I had a huge lipstick stain on my teeth. And so I had to edit it out because it was an unboxing video, so I couldn't remake it. And we got the Maknae line. I don't know if it's a Maknae line, but like the younger ones. I did hear that the design was rather questionable because everything falls out, and I never thought it was literally gonna fall out as soon as I opened the album. CD, all pink. Cute. Oh, I love the stickers. I never use them as much as I think I will. Hardest thing about YouTube, and what is the best thing about YouTube? Why are like the tough questions coming out first? I'm not emotionally ready for this. I feel like YouTube really confronts me to a lot of things, like how I look, how I talk, how I interact with the people around me. It's like a big mirror that reflects all my insecurities sometimes. But the hardest thing is mental. It's like a lot of self-doubt, I would say. And a lot of people probably don't have this, I don't know. But for me personally, this is probably the hardest thing. And what is the best thing about YouTube? Oh, that's easy. I mean, there's many good things about YouTube, like obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But the best thing is when I get to interact with other people in the K-pop community, so usually through comments. Like I love comments, and I know maybe it looks weird when you go into my video and I literally have like all comments hearted, all comments replied. The ones that I don't heart or reply, I probably still see and maybe like secretly thumbs up. I don't know, like I just, at some point I try to not be like the creep that is always lurking, because sometimes I feel like some conversations in the comment section are probably not for me to participate. I don't know. The biggest reward is when the video is done and I can like see like the final product, and I get this excitement of it being just out there. And it's just the best. I don't know, it's like a very fulfilling feeling. First photo card. Oh, I got Changbin. I have like the biggest Changbin magnet in the world. Like every album I open, I get a Changbin, I think. This light is very bright. A K-pop unpopular opinion. Dude, really? All the tough questions are coming in first. But I have many unpopular opinions. I'm a very opinionated person. I guess like my most relevantly current unpopular opinion is about the streaming culture in K-pop. Obviously, if you think differently, that's super fine, because we are a tolerant community here. In my opinion, it's just a reflection of the kind of society we have nowadays. But I don't personally think it is a good thing. I don't think it's a reflection of how good or successful a group is. I don't know what would be a better measure at the moment, but if you want to have a discussion about this, let's do it. All with respect. Why don't I make more my gay friends react? Whew. Okay, I wish I could do more of it because it brings me joy to spend that time with my friends and introduce them to K-pop. But they don't live where I live. Bum, bum, bum. Probably you know this already, I don't know. But I live in Germany. And my friends that participate in my Gay Friends React videos live in Paris, France, which means that I have to travel to see them, or they have to come here. And that doesn't happen as frequent as I wish it did. But I did film some reactions with them that are not yet on the channel, so they will be coming. Yes, I got the lion poster. Ah, this is such a stylish poster. Favorite React channel? Controversial. Controversial, just kidding. This is quite easy, I would say. I like a lot of React channels, obviously. But my favorite, even though I haven't watched him in a while, is a dancer and he does dance analysis. And he is very thorough with his analysis and he looks at the dance practice and then at the performance and then individual members. And then the second one, if you speak Spanish, then I recommend him highly. He is a metal singer and he reacts to K-pop. I actually like a lot of his reactions to like aespa or Twice. And I think his reactions to Stray Kids are so good. I feel like he always brings very refreshing points and he analyzes like the voices and he has the biggest respect or like admiration for Felix's voice and I'm like, me too. And so I love them. Well, now we have the photo book. When I bought this, I didn't know exactly which photo shoot would be included in which album, but I am glad I picked this one because it's just so good. What does your fiancé think about your K-pop hobby / addiction? Because it depends who is asking. Some people see it as a hobby, some people see it as an addiction. In case you don't know, I have a fiancé. He's not into K-pop or being really like a fan of anything. So for him, this is a very foreign lifestyle. He's super accepting, super respectful. He really doesn't care. I should ask him, but he's not at home, so I can't ask him. But lately he thinks that it's actually very comforting. I think this is all in my imagination, but I think he's finally seeing the positive impact that being a K-pop fan brings, which is that you have this like outsourced happiness. And sometimes in your life you're having a tough time and then you can like channel this little source of happiness and it will bring you like a little comfort, a little happiness. Or sometimes you're also very happy and you want to like keep being happy, so you also channel your little K-pop addiction and you have a great time. I don't know if this makes sense. If you're a K-pop fan, I think you understand what I mean. It's feel like K-pop comes to us in moments where we need it and then it just stays with us. It's actually the ecological version of the album, and I love that they are trying the ecological approach. This is not only for Stray Kids. I think a lot of groups have these like miniature versions without CD, and it's such a good idea. So I thought definitely I need to try this because maybe in the future I will go for these ones more than regular albums. The cover, amazing. How do I even access the inside of this? Oh, it's supposed to be wow, God, this is like solid. Oh, this is amazing. Before we like deep dive, one more question. Who is my TXT bias? My TXT bias. I don't have an official TXT bias. People ask me on my TXT videos often, who is my bias? And I'm like, this is too much of a difficult question. It is a big deal to select a bias, you know, it's like now you are my person. And I like them all. That's my problem. My problem is just I wish all my problems were like this. But I would say like on the list of who could be my bias, Subin is first. Do I edit opinions out of my reaction videos? The tea is being spilled today. To answer the question, no. Or yes, it's like a middle point. I don't edit out an opinion. I might cut out parts of an opinion. Sometimes people say things in a way that can be misunderstood. It's not like I cut out an opinion out of the video, it's more like I cut out pieces so that the opinion remains, but that it makes sense, and that hopefully it's like phrased in a way that represents that person's opinion. Does that make sense? Why didn't you make part 2 of the Stray Kids unpopular opinion video? Ooh, this is a niche question, I would say. There is a video on my channel about Stray Kids unpopular opinions that I filmed with my stay friend. So we told each other what our unpopular opinions were about Stray Kids. Scandalous. There is a part 2. The reason why the part 2 is not up yet is because for that video, I was trying to edit following a little bit like a video game theme, but I deleted it accidentally. Like I deleted the file because I am an idiot. And then I was very frustrated because I loved my little video game edits, but they were lost and I was sad. But I know it will come back to me. My plan is that for the anniversary of part 1, I will make part 2. Okay, let's go. Can you react to BTS, Ateez, NCT, etc.? I get this request often, and I love when I get them because I do want to react to these groups. I do. But the reason why I don't react to these groups is because I'm a slow editor, I don't have that much time, and I am sometimes lazy. And so I don't have all the time I wish I had to edit all the videos I wish I did and film them as well. Like I don't want to like react to one thing of a group and then never again see them, because that I know it won't happen to me. Like when I like something, then I want to know more about it. I got Han because he is my bias in Stray Kids. Dun, 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 dun. Is there a video you didn't want to upload? I don't think there is a video that I did not want to upload, but there is sometimes, because YouTube can be for me mentally quite overwhelming. Sometimes I feel like I'm uploading because like I'm rushing myself. I want to repay you guys like sweetness, because you're so sweet in my comments, with like more fun content. So sometimes it could feel like I don't want to upload it, but it's more that I am pushing myself. But then I force myself to take a little break, to take like a little bit of distance from YouTube, so that I can always make sure that I am uploading videos that I am proud of and that I align with. Wow, look at me, such an adult. So let's open the hand thing. I got Lena, what a cutie. My most hated video. The video that the people hate the most, that's obvious to me. It was the first time I got like generous amounts of either feedback or people that were like pissed about my video, which I thought was so surprising. It's a video that at this point in time is privated because it's a reaction to Kingdom. And I not recently, but like not too many videos ago, uploaded another Kingdom reaction with another group of people. And I did not want this new reaction to like guide people to that other reaction. I learned a lot about what makes an enjoyable sound experience. And other criticism was about the opinions that the people in that video had, which I understand. I see where it went wrong. The sound, the like setting was very dark and not like pleasing to the eye, I would say. I say that as I am in a dark setting, not pleasing to the eye. Most importantly, I feel like I should have, as the host, I should have like interrogated more deeply the people giving opinions, so that the opinions they had were clear to the viewers. I feel like a lot of the times the problems were not the opinions themselves, it was more that it was not developed enough for people to understand what they meant. Anyways, all is to say, I am a bit ashamed of that video in the sense that I could have done a better job, both like technically, but also in terms of like asking to clarify points and pausing the video to talk about things like that. The video will be up again in a couple of months. Dude, I got 2 Linos. I'm honestly so happy, but I didn't know this one would come with 2 photo cards. Let's start with the mini poster. I love that this album has a lot of postcards with Han and the iconic umbrella that he often carries. This is such a good idea to give us like a bunch of postcards to use individually. One of my favorites, my biases. We only have 3 more questions. I know this was such a fun time, but it's coming to an end. And we have 1 more album to unbox. Do I ship anyone in Stray Kids? What do I think of shipping? Before I answer, I want to preface this by saying, please listen to my answer all the way to the end. Thank you. So, do I ship people? I do. I ship Minsung in Stray Kids. And by shipping, I mean that I think their relationship, in my eyes, it's just a different brand of special. And that in my eyes, I could see how they would work romantically. But what do I think about shipping in general? I think it's a tough subject because I do not think shipping should at any point come towards the artist. You know, like I don't think you should take your shippingness and put it on them. I think shipping is okay as long as you know where the boundaries are, which a lot of people don't, I fear. And that's why I understand people that don't like shipping, because you want to protect those that might not like to be shipped with people actively and in front of their faces. So I understand why the protectiveness comes from, as long as it comes from that angle and not from other like more homophobic feelings. Overall, I think it's important to remember that these people, we don't really know, like for real. So there are many things we might not know about them. A lot of the things we think we know are probably just assumptions. I want to say the people that I do ship, I ship just like the relationship itself, regardless of the exact label it has. It's more about how I really feel a special type of love, like very caring and very like connected, and I can see a lot of reflections of that in my own relationships, and that's why I think I relate more to it. Bam! We bought the limited edition. This time I know it's gonna fall out. This one is a bit more like sturdy though. Why don't I react to multiple videos in the same reaction video? This one I get asked a lot. I am very slow at editing, so for me it's more achievable to do a video that is less than 20 minutes long, in which I go into detail in the reaction. But I also see the point of putting them all together. I'm eventually considering having like uncut reactions, like a very long video of everything we filmed in a day, and put them like on a Patreon or something. But I don't know if that would be interesting for people, so I haven't done it because I don't know. Oh wow, this is really big. Oh. One more question. Is this the last question? Oh my god, we reached the end, guys. My most loved video. That's such a sweet ending. It would probably be my gay friends react to Stray Kids Not So Straight moments. I also love that video a lot. I think it has like a lot of fun vibes. I think for me, the things that I love the most are my vlogs. Is this immortalization of a moment that was so magical to me in person. So for now, I think it would be my Lollapalooza vlog. Probably is my most favorite video. Oh wow. This looks so strange. Oh my god! I got He Online. So I have the full set. And my photo cards, my camera is dying. Hurry! A yen. And the Hyun and Changbin and Chan. Again, poster. I'm rushing. And I will look at this later. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this more like laid back video. If you have any other questions, I could answer them in another channel special. Let me know down below. Otherwise, I see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. I love you visuals.